Welcome back to Dawn of Defiance, our SW5e campaign using the Foundry Virtual Tabletop. Last we met, our heroes were on the Crate Fang, most of them, this stolen Millennium Falcon style freighter that they had stolen from Jabba the Hutt and his Trandoshan goon Trex. And after running around a bit in the Outer Rim and finally destroying the hut, Timo the Hutt, destroying that hut, they took off, and it's been some months since that journey. We opened up last time being in the core region of this universe in an asteroid belt, asteroid shower belt area. And a pirate ship known as the Blood Brothers with a pretty gutsy pirate called Red Jack had basically harassed the ship for goods. You all mentioned to him that you have a Jedi on board with a lightsaber, and he, in his greedy ways, promptly connected to your ship where you used some stun grenades, I believe, and took out his crew. They sent somebody else down before his ship sort of disconnected from the airlock, causing the Crate Fang to shudder and groan as it left its way. You guys began to battle in this small corridor of your Millennium Falcon. Your pilot did leave the cockpit. And since you've left, and since we're at the top of entering the battle here, right before we get to Zyle here, the Crate Fang gets smacked. And you feel the whole thing shudder. The lights, you hear the drone of the power couplers disconnecting, and the entire ship is starting to, it's not going fast, but it's spinning. And it's totally powerless and heading towards the space station that you were nearby. Good thing is you're leaving the asteroid belt, but you have a powerless ship with some pirates aboard, and we are still in combat. So, as the ship gets rocked, who's got some reactions?
So remind me, all right, so we're still connected, right?
Not to the Blood Brothers, no. So the Blood Brothers ship, the pirate ship, has disconnected from you, leaving their 4 pirates on board your ship. And moments later, you get rocked by an asteroid.
Okay.
And your ship is powered down, flying aimlessly towards the Sel Zonn space station.
So, well, as the
pilot,
yeah. So I believe, I mean, I'm not in the cockpit at this time, or are we assuming I've made it back and I'm running the ship?
Last I checked, you were in this hallway here by the loading dock. So
okay. So yeah, I'm gonna move my way towards the cockpit.
Okay, we're actually mid-combat, so you can make that move. I know, I was just wondering, like, you know, sort of role-play reactions. As you feel the ship rock, QB's probably thinking, oh, fuck.
Okay, yes, I apologize. I was a little bit lost there for a minute.
No, Zyle's going to be up here, but I was just wondering how y'all feel about getting rocked by a rock.
Yeah, so QB immediately, he's like, oh my god, I gotta get to the cockpit. This is not good.
All right. Zyle, you were up. You're next to Red Jack, who is grappled. You're next to a dead pirate. You got Ravos by you and another grappled pirate since they were knocked out from a stun grenade. What do you want to do, bud?
Who is up right now in terms of pirates?
We got the 2 grappled, one near you here. one here, and then one ungrappled that you can't see.
I can't see. Okay. So I got a red jack. And they're like, well. Looks like we're all about to die today, aren't we?
I suppose so, Scrappy, but you know what is a hell of a ride, and I can't believe, I think they're leaving me.
Yeah, I think they are. It's a mighty fine crew you got there, good sir.
Well, you know us pirate types. We're scrappy just like you, willing to let go of dead limbs, if you know what I mean.
All right. So, we're about to die. So how about we, why am I doing this? Temporary truce to make sure we can survive another day?
Say more.
Call off your goons. We'll get back to the cockpit in their ship. We'll try to redirect the ship so we don't crash into whatever the hell a crash could do. And ideally, you know what? I'm keen on just letting you off the ship, let bygones be bygones, and we leave.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, I like that idea. Throw me in one of those escape pods and we just call this little scramble a mutual agreement.
As
Perhaps
anyone,
we could bring him in for a bounty. I know, XL, you probably know that this good old, I forgot his, Red Jack, could be sold for some credits.
you know what? That is a very persuasive argument. Son, how much are you worth?
Oh, you know us pirates, we ain't worth a pot to piss in. We're just a little bit of scum on the annoying side of any passers through.
You know, that's typically true, but I wouldn't have any in-depth knowledge of what he might be worth.
Give me a, what is it, insight? Do you guys have insight? Or maybe not insight. Let me look at your skills real quick. How about just like a intelligence check?
Sure.
Okay, you're not quite sure. I mean, you know these folks are annoying. You know that they probably pissed off a lot of people. But in terms of like an explicit bounty on one particular pirate, you have no idea.
I
All
whisper to Exile.
Oh, we're still in combat, so there's a 6-second section.
Shit.
So what's happening,
Christ.
Zyle?
At this point, since the other two, everybody else is grappled, correct?
Except for the one you can't see. Yep.
So I'm going to haphazardly try to make my way back to the cockpit so I can assess what the hell's going on, since everybody's kind of on the ground at this point.
Okay.
But then I notice there's another pirate there, and
You do.
probably we lock eyes. What do I want to do here?
You see, really, when you lock eyes with him, you lock one eye with him, and his other eye is cybernetically enhanced. You see some
Oh, fun.
prods coming up around his face. His whole right arm is a mechanical device, and he is pissed.
So I aim my weapon at him. Jack can see that, right? That I pulled my gun
Yep.
at the pirate. I tell Jack, call off your goons, Jack.
Give me persuasion real quick. With advantage.
That's a control click, right?
Yeah, or intimidation, whatever you want. Alt click, sorry. Sorry, I'll take the higher. Yep, 16. So, I don't know what your modifier is, but you're fine. Oh, it's +3. So he said, all right, hey, Bone, just put down your weapon, Bone. And you see him with a heavy pistol, and he says, "You sure, boss? I said put it down unless you want to be dead, like dead." And he sort of sighs and throws it down, puts his hands up. "You're the boss."
Smart men. At least your crew's halfway loyal. I guess, the ones that are here.
All right, now, Scrappy, how about that escape pod? You got us.
So he disarmed. There's 3 other people here.
The lights flicker on the crate fang.
Well, I can't exactly launch you right now until we get stable. So we need to take care of that first. I mean, unless you want to like go flying out 500 miles into an asteroid that we can't detect. It's your call.
Well, I do believe my blood brothers are still out there hoping I can figure out this situation, but...
You can't control the escape pod, my guy.
Nope, but they can scoop me up.
If you don't crash into anything. So
Right.
you're just going to sit right here until we get the ship stable.
All right. That's your move.
So
We
now
got-
that'll be my turn.
Yep, cubies.
All right, so we have an NAP right now.
Yes.
What is?
Everybody's at non-aggression pack.
Oh.
Everybody's either grappled and then they're doing the red's disarmed. So
Thanks,
there's
Mike.
no...
All right, I've moved and
I forget you have
all right.
41 Vex, by the way.
Oh yeah. I'm doing fine, but what I want to do is just as a reinforcement. So I'm going to mark a guy. So I'm heading back to the cockpit, right? And I'm gonna say, "All right, Red Jack," and I'm targeting this guy, Jeff. How do I ping? Just, long click, right?
Long click,
Right,
yep.
okay.
All right.
So if he makes any aggressive moves, I'm gonna consider that like that that hunter's mark. I
Did
don't
you mean to
recall
get
what
the guy that's not grappled? This guy back here.
I'm sorry. Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so you mark him.
Right. Well, so I don't know if the mark would be considered an aggression, right? Or if that's just like an internal thing. Like they're not technically. He doesn't know that I'm technically marking him, right? So
I don't think so. What feature is that again? Your
it's the
sharpshooter? No. Oh yeah, you can
No,
mark a
it's-
target. No.
yes. Yeah, so basically it's an opportunity attack, a ranged opportunity attack. That's the easiest way to explain it.
Mm-hmm.
So I can choose to take that attack if I want to, if he moves 5 feet.
Yep.
So that's what I like to do.
All right.
Kind of hold that. Yep.
So
Alright.
I believe you could target him and just use that feature if you want. Maybe
Oh.
not.
Well, I'm if he just moves just to
Oh,
move,
right,
and it's
right.
not an aggressive attack, then you see where I'm going with that?
Yeah.
All right.
So you want it to be specifically if you see him going after.
Right.
All right.
Yes.
I'm good with it.
All right. Oh, end of my turn. Oh, where's the button, Jeff?
You're good. So Red Jack, he's bound. He's been stripped of his weapons, and he sits there and he goes, "All right, brothers, we've been in worse before. We overestimated or underestimated our enemy. I don't know those big words too rails, but clearly we're in a tight spot. But we've been in tight spots before. I say we just lay low. Don't do anything stupid. We'll get out of this. We got our brothers behind us. You just wait and see." And this guy sort of slumps. Oh, I picked the wrong one that said you looked at. Oh well. Anyway, Beetle's not with us. Beetle, having this, hearing this agreement, he is going to take the opportunity to get this guy grappled, and he's sort of compliant now, so I'm just going to put him in a grappled state as he hears his leader say, "Lay low." Yoro says, "Okay, but that doesn't solve the problem of the ship. He's a starship rank of a gunner, so he's not too helpful in bringing the power back up." Any suggestions on what Yoro does?
you might like try to ensure that the other people are grappled so they don't like escape.
Yep.
Maybe.
All right, so yeah, he just like is gonna keep these guys with his wrist blaster pointed at him. Or I'm sorry, not Euro. I was thinking of Beetle. Yep, Euro will. Well, the hallway's pretty congested, but yeah, he's just gonna keep an eye on these guys with his blaster Betty just pointed at him. Rivos.
All right. I believe my capacity in the ship is a mechanic, right?
You are indeed a mechanic.
All right. I don't understand why, because I'm stupid, but anyway, it is what it is. I think that Rivos would want to turn on the power. This is a flicker to make sure that the systems are operational. Is the engine room to like the south, like right over here?
Yep.
Okay.
So that's going to take time, but I think we're sort of out of combat, so I'm just going to go ahead and end combat. You guys have these guys bound. You know, QB, if you're still heading to the cockpit, so your marking is essentially not needed. But you head to the cockpit and you see the crate fang is slowly spinning like a frisbee, not too fast to cause any nausea or anything, but as it sort of passes through, you see that you are on a trajectory to basically go right into the Sel Zonn station.
I trying to right the ship, and I imagine that I would try to use my knowledge of piloting. So if we're turning or we're spinning a certain direction, to kind of use that as a momentum, so I can mess with the jets to kind of just maneuver us beyond it, and try to slow her down.
All right. Go ahead and make a piloting check with disadvantage, which is control.
Piloting check, core, piloting, control.
All right, you're pretty skilled. You can recognize that as you move the jets and the fins that they can move a little bit, but they actually have no power. The entire system is powered down. It appears to be a pretty primary component. It has been damaged, and there's not even a warning about, like, you know, connecting a wire or waiting to cool down or anything. It's just seems to be offline. So, roleplay opportunity here. You're spinning, the ship is dead, and as you peek out, QB, those little glimpses that you get of the space station that last for maybe 20 seconds in your view as the crate thing spins like a disc. It's seemingly motionless among a sea of starships and satellites above the twinkling world of Brental. The station grows larger in your view every second. There's a central pylon that forms the bulk of the station's mass. You see 3 landing platforms leading to docking bays that extend from the central station, equidistant from one another and jutting out into space. The dorsal side of the station features a disc-shaped secondary structure on top, where there's blinking lights that indicate the presence of a landing platform reserved for wealthy patrons. And it looks like you'll arrive crashing into this thing in a few minutes.
Would I know, after learning that there's no power to the blasters, would I know that whether our radio would work or not?
There's probably enough of a backup system to operate a radio.
So QB's going to radio, of course, hopefully. I think QB's going to call out to Nihilus and ask him to come help translate, just in case someone doesn't understand his language. But he's going to ultimately get this message. Coming in hot. He's just going to keep saying it.
Yeah, we see you. What are you doing? This is
We
Imperial
have no
Officer
control.
Malik. I could tell that you're out of control. Where are you trying to dock here?
We are just trying not to crash into you.
Yeah, we won't let that happen. Do you have credits to dock at this station?
What do you mean you won't let that happen?
Oh, we have systems in place to not be obstructed by pieces of trash flying through space. No offense.
Oh, so you can just kind of slow us down with a tractor beam? That'd be great.
Do you have credits to dock here, Crate Fang?
We definitely have credits, yes.
Excellent. We will, unfortunately, we'll have to put you at the underside.
Just look up Red Jack.
Oh, I'm sorry?
We have a bounty.
We have a bounty out here. We've got someone. Just trust me. We can pay for our way. We don't mean any harm. We just want to safely stop this spinning craziness.
This is a public station. Do you
We understand that.
Okay.
Please help us.
I will be docking you into the X-32 bay, where you'll at least be able to come into the station and, hopefully be able to get your ship repaired.
I think we know how to repair our ship.
Okay, you could do that, but
What do you need?
nope. We got our.
My name's QB.
We got our tractor beams on it, and you feel the crate thing. QB, I told you my name. I'm Imperial Officer Malik, and it is my job to keep this station safe. And I am warning you that we have plenty of officers on the station. You will be greeted, and you will be boarded to be searched for any safety issues that can pose a risk to the Sel Zonn station.
Oh, that's not necessary. We just need to stop spinning, and then once we land, we can turn right around and take off.
I doubt that.
Can you just slow us
Misa
down?
try?
You feel the crate thing shudder, and she says, "We're pulling you in." And you navigate, and you're sort of looking up above, and you see that fancy platform with the lights and the nice shiny ships of high value, and you drop low as the station pulls you in, and you see that the station looks functional, but there's clearly a difference in the repairs and upkeep from different sections of the station. It appears that some parts of the station are just not kept as nice as other parts. But it's quite large. It's several acres length, a large mall, if you will. And you're pulled into a lower part, and you see as you're pulled into this docking bay that there is all kinds of score marks and missing wings and missing panels on some of these other ships in there. And as you slide into position there, you enter through the airlock piece. And there are several Imperial officers standing around and sort of chuckling at the Crate Fang as you slowly and shakily come to a stop. And Red Jack says, "Oh boy, well, you made it."
So Jeff, as we were heading towards the starship, I would have at least warned the crew that we are not going to crash into starship, but we will be boarded.
Define boarded.
They are going to come and check on our
Define they.
situation. Some Imperial guards,
This is an Imperial station. Are you fucking kidding me?
Rivos would immediately go to his hidden cubby in the engine room and hide his lightsabers immediately, if he knew that.
Well, it's not an Imperial station. It's a public station that has Imperial officers around. You,
I think he
did-
still would operate
you-
that
you-
way.
Malik,
you would-
Officer Starship Captain Malik had identified to me that there are going to be some Imperial guards arriving on the ship. It is a public ship, but there
Christ,
will
nobody
be
has
some
anything
guards.
on them, do they? Spies.
I have some Wookiee
Red
pelts.
dust.
If you don't remember,
Oh my
I put
god.
my lightsabers up.
They're gonna find those.
yeah,
Can't have
I
that.
can't get them all down that quickly.
okay.
Here, I got the dice. I got the dice put away. Don't worry about it.
The landing boarding platform lowers, and you see a junior officer come on board, and he says, "Welcome to Sel Zonn Station. Please deboard. Take your time." And he promptly leaves.
So he just comes on board through the top hatch there.
Through the hatch over here.
Through-
It's like
okay.
the little landing or the boarding platform.
Okay, so he didn't notice everybody being grappled and craziness going on.
I don't think he saw anyone. He
Wonderful.
sort of called in.
Okay, great.
Oh, that's convenient. Okay, well, for now.
So I'm going to try to come out here, and I'm going to say, Zyle, we need you. You're not grappling anyone, are you, right now?
No, I bound Red Jack in my my cuffs, but that's about it.
All right, you and Nihilus need to go towards the entrance and just buy some time and
Yes.
try to be as diplomatic as possible.
Oh, we're all dead. This is gonna be. We are going to be rotting in the back of Imperial cell in like in
Oh.
hours. This is gonna be great.
Misa got it. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you actually might want to keep that up just to be safe. all right. I'll turn on my my amazing swagger and try to stall. Christ.
Okay, you head down to the bay, the hangar.
Yes.
Okay, that would be this way. So going down the
Oh,
ramp.
my bad.
Yep. So you head down to the ramp and you see there's a couple of folks like moving around because it's a large hangar bay, and there are several other broken down ships, and you see these three officers just sort of have this smug little look on their face, and he's like, "Come on." And you step out, and he says, "What about the rest of you?"
We are currently holding a bounty, and my crew is currently making sure they do not have the ability to escape.
An Imperial bounty.
Yes, sir.
Oh!
You ever
And-
heard about Red Jack?
He snaps
Pirate?
his fingers as soon as you say yes to Imperial bounty, and two of his officers go around you, and they board.
Well, I failed.
And the other officer stays watching you. And these guys come in. They see QB. And besides the noises that you make,
I say hello. How you doing? Thanks for stopping us from crashing into your ship. It was definitely not intentional. We'll be on our way as soon as possible.
we're told you have a bounty, an Imperial bounty. And he sort of looks around the corner. He's like, wow, you guys have been busy.
Oh, we're always busy, but don't worry about us. We're good to go. We can bring him out when we're ready.
They hear commotion from behind, unless you're trying to be stealthy, Revos.
I was just trying to move towards them and just be like, "Oh, Misa, see you. Nice to see you, Mr. Imperial officers." It's
Uh-huh. Is this ship... Okay. Well, we will take your bounties from here and escort them to this holding chambers.
I think we'll want to escort them so we make sure they get to the right place and we get paid.
Of course, you may come with us, but let's see, 3 of them. Yes, we'll get our other officer. Excuse me, young man, and he's speaking to Zyle. Is this okay? We take your bounties to the holding cells, and we can do the credit exchange there.
Fantastic. I will gladly come with you.
Okay. There is a dead pirate. What's going on with that guy?
Well,
Oh, he's just taking a nap.
Yeah. Misa,
He's clearly
Mr.
dead.
Pirate Man, he's sleeping.
Oh wait, that
I
wasn't in
say
the
that to
Imperial.
agent.
Okay, we'll get
I tell the
a.
Imperial agent that.
we're gonna need a bit of a cleanup
Yep.
on that one.
No, well-
Fortunately,
I understand.
you got a tiny bit unruly. You clearly understand.
We'll get a repulsor sled, and he speaks into his comlink, and very shortly you see a couple of droid units bring over a repulsor sled with a platform on the back, Home Depot style, and they help you load up the dead pirate, and they have the others bound, and they sort of tie them together. So Red Jack, he's just like, oh man, I can smell him. I can already smell him. Come on, I'll walk. The officer just looks at Zyle and sort of smirks again. He's like, these pirates. All right. Everyone's going along?
Everyone's coming along.
Okay.
All right, everybody, let's get moving.
QB's gonna probably stay with the ship.
If you want.
Actually, no. He doesn't have any kind of repair type. There'd be no reason for him to. Yeah.
At this point, I would say that you all are well aware that repairs might take weeks, and that finding parts for this old freighter might be difficult, especially being on a space station that might not have everything you need.
Okay. All right, I'll go with the group. Yep.
All right, just to catch up, Beetle, the Crate Fang being disconnected from the Blood Brothers ship in the asteroid belt got hit by an asteroid. Nobody was in the pilot seat checking things out. You careened your way, kept the pirates, bound them all, and made your way to the station where they tractor beamed you into a low-level holding bay, and now the several Imperial officers have boarded the ship, agreed to walk you all with your bounties, aka pirates, to their holding cells and exchange credits for the bounties.
Okay, so we just brought that entire ship in to go get a bounty, basically.
Yeah, you're in Sel Zonn station at the lower
Okay.
levels, and as you step out with everybody else, you see this repulsor sled with these pirates bound to their dead pirate friend, and you start to walk through the station. Sel Zonn station has lots of layers and features to it. But I think I want to I meant to do this a second ago, but there's just so much going on. But y'all have sort of made it to the portion where I can do the this bit.
Oh, did we set up passwords for our characters, by the way? I don't remember having one.
It's just I'll put it in the Discord chat.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Did everyone see the crawl? Is that okay? Excellent. So we actually started the campaign. Yay!
Was this supposed to happen last time?
I mean, you know,
Below
First
3
session.
hours ago?
right?
First session of a new campaign, or first few sessions of a new campaign. It's gonna happen, right?
All right. So, yes, a long time ago, and there's stuff going on in this universe. How come I can't exit that journal? That's weird. Okay. So yes, you're on Sel Zonn station. The Imperial officers guide you through corridors, up lifts, and over to their holding cells, where you see several other. As you make your way through the station, you see a spattering of species, mostly human, I'd say about 60% human. You see some droids running about. You see a lot of other species, every from Devaranians and Nautilians and various droid types. And I don't think you see any Gungans, though, but you definitely see quite a bit of species milling about. And you make your way to the Imperial officer's station. You see several steel reinforced holding cells with little slits of thick reinforced glass, and if you sort of peek through, you see just steel benches and various mostly alien species, and like clustered in corners and looking ragged, and there's no food or drink. They're not being taken care of too well. You also see one holding cell off to the side that is just metal bars, a lot more airflow through there, and there are two humans in there, two males that seem to be, one's in their like mid-40s with a beard and some whiteness in their beard, and the other one's a little bit younger with a shorter beard closer to the face. They look a little gaunt, a little hungry. But he opens up that chamber and puts the three pirates in there. Red Jack says, "Oh man, this place sucks." And he locks it up. And the three pirates are like, "Y'all are gonna pay for this."
Thought I was putting you in there. It's the guards.
Listen, you
Just let us take your ship.
Take-
You wouldn't have been here.
Yeah, just let you take my ship. Did you hear that, officers? They were trying to take our ship. And the officer just sort of rolls his eyes. All right, Red, welcome back. Yeah, welcome back my ass.
Is that the first time he's been here?
I'm afraid that he tends to pick off those that are coming in from outside that asteroid belt there, and he just hides behind an asteroid and tries to shake them down, and every once in a while it doesn't go so well for him. He's not too bright.
Yeah, imagine that.
Right. Well, unfortunately, it's not a lot of bounty for him. He's just sort of small scraps. We got, he sort of looks it up in a database.
Small scraps. Could you say scrappy?
Oh my god. Ignore him.
Looks like the Imperial Army is willing to pay 50 credits per head. Unfortunately, the dead one doesn't count, but we do appreciate your service. 150 credits. Thank you for your time.
Money's money, I suppose.
And he transfers the credits. You hear a little beep.
And I look at my thing, like, oh, they are? Alright, I'll move these guys later. Or at least we can go get some dinner, I guess. Is what it is. I'm not fighting with an I subconsciously know that arguing with an Imperial officer is a bad idea, especially in the state we're in now. So I'm trying to be agreeable, at least for the time being.
Yeah, and he pulls you a little bit closer, and he says, "What are you doing out here anyway, man?"
What were we doing out here? Did we ever establish why we were in the situation we're in?
Not really. You know that you were low on fuel, your ship was all fucked up, and you were near the station. But yeah, you're in the core world for something. You can make that part up.
Misa here for love.
He's looking for a lover. I'm as confused as he is.
Yeah.
I mean, are these aliens working for you?
They are actually. That's a bluff.
Maybe.
Yeah, roll deception.
Just know with Imperial NPCs, I'm gonna talk like Jar Jar.
Ooh.
It's not a big thing.
You know what I just realized? Can we like retcon the fact that I said that I was there or that I was seen? Because I'm probably not the biggest. I'm probably a little. I guess contraband is the right word.
Yeah.
They do not like Clone Wars era droids.
So
I don't
yeah,
know.
sure. So do you just hide in the ship and stay back?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say I stayed back because they probably do not want to see a B2 battle droid anywhere around an Imperial facility, especially.
Okay. Well, and again, it's a public facility that just has some Imperial presence.
Yeah, but any Imperial officers, I know that like any battle droids that were found. I mean, I'm not sure how you're dealing with it, but any battle droids that were found by the
Yeah,
Imperial.
that's. I'm wondering how we'll deal with that because otherwise you might be just sitting out this session, Beetle. So,
Well, maybe we'll just say I have a disguise on. I don't know.
um, hmm.
Cool. I mean, we could consider him like part of our group, right? Would that change anything?
Well, I'm wondering too. I guess they never reprogram battle droids for themselves, right?
No, there was like a handful, but like usually they were only military. Like the only all battle droids were outlawed except for I think security droids after the Clone Wars. So
Well, let's just figure this out here. So, as you disembark the Crate Fang, one of them says, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold it, hold it! What is this?" Hey, hey!
He's a security droid.
No, no, no,
Yeah,
no!
so-
I'm not talking to you. Human. What's your name, guy?
You can call me Zyle.
Zyle. What is that a B2 unit?
That is a heavily modified B2 unit that we rescued from salvage. We reprogrammed it, and now works for me.
Confirm that right now.
Beetle front and center.
I walk up, do what I need to, do whatever I'm told at the moment.
Beetle, what's your current? Who are you registered to?
I am registered to Master Zyle.
Fantastic. What's your core function?
Core function is to protect and serve.
Is that good enough, officer?
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to put a communication out so you're not harassed. This is highly unusual. However, I see you bring in bounties, like these pirates here. Don't expect all my officers to be so kind, but I'm willing to turn a blind eye. Are you staying long at Sel Zonn Station?
Well, unfortunately, our ship is quite worse for wear, but we are not intending to stay longer than necessary. Once our ship is repaired, we will be leaving.
Yeah, that would be best.
Fantastic. I appreciate your understanding with this. I know this is a bit unorthodox, but
Again,
I promise you, he is mine.
Well, I'm not a high-ranking officer, but luckily for you, there's not many high-ranking officers here on Sel Zonn. So, best of luck if you get harassed. Tell them to check their communications updates, and I hope for the best, but I'm not gonna, die on my blaster for you.
I totally understand, sir, and I appreciate you understand.
Okay. So, he beeps into his comlink. Communication goes out. You see, as you walk through the corridor to the holding cells, all of the other officers there do have this reaction, and you see the guy leading saying, sort of, I know, with his hands, holding his hands up as they reach for their blasters. And, so you get the 150 credits. And,
Wow, so much money.
and he says, please keep your stay here on Sel Zonn short. You've already caused quite a few alarms, not only in our officers handling traffic, but as well as our security officers.
I apologize for the inconvenience. We are planning to leave as soon as our ship is repaired.
I mean, we consider this 2 strikes. Don't make it a third.
I completely understand, sir. I appreciate you.
All right. You leave the holding cell station, and you hear them sort of jeering and making fun of Red Jack. Come on, Red Jack! Give us another one! Tell us about that time over on Scipio. And you guys make your way down the corridor. to the main promenade. It opens up quite a bit. The promenade is filled with the bustle and revelry of revelry and commerce. Let me bring you over to whatever scene I made for this.
Ooh.
All right.
Yeah, getting fancy for y'all. I think everyone's here. Oh, and who's not here? That should be. As you check out the main promenade, there is gambling halls and the sounds of victory and the moans of defeat, the music of local bands that come out from the cantinas. There's a handful of citizens milling about in the main areas, a few that are gazing out the massive windows down at the planet Brental, hovering below. You see some business people with little store shops hawking their wares to passersby, and there's a few security officers here and there. And yeah, there are several shops and things too. You see a storefront that says Delga's Medical Supplies, one that says Gundark's Cantina, another one that says Mechanical Allies, and another one that says the Credit Chip that appears to be the gambling station. And of course, Euro says, "Oh, well, excuse me, boys, but I'm a little bit low on credits, and I've got to feel that victory of winning, so I will be back. I'll meet you later."
And he just runs off. Okay, there he goes. Well, if that man ends up not coming back alive, I'm gonna miss him. I'm not gonna lie.
He's useful.
Unfortunately, he's very useful. All right, let's get something to eat or a drink. I need a drink really bad.
All right.
We need to plan what the hell we're doing next. I have a feeling we're not gonna be able to afford repairs. I was hoping those guys
Yeah,
would
let's-
more money.
I'm curious what that
Let's get a drink.
mechanical thing is too. Whatever that was.
I'm mildly concerned bringing the droid with us to that. I think they're gonna have a freak out.
Okay. So do you guys split up, or is everyone going to Gundark's Cantina with Zyle?
I'm not gonna be alone. I'm coming with somebody. I feel like I'm gonna get I'm gonna get taken away if I'm alone.
Yeah.
I think Beetle probably needs to stay with me because I'm the one that told the officer that he's mine and he bought that. Him wandering off on its own is gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
Sure.
I kind of asked the group. I say, do you guys want to check out the mechanic spot? I know Beetle does. I would be down to check that out before we get some food.
All right, let's do that.
Okay. You make your way through the promenade, and you get several looks, especially towards Beetle. But everyone give me a perception check. Including Minnick. Okay. So, Beetle, you definitely just see the eyes of the folks on you, and as you take stock of the promenade, there appear to be very few alien species. There are some spattering about, and one in particular catches your eye. You see a little Jawa that has a little tear of his cloak that you remember from your time working with a Jawa on Tatooine and Geonosis and where else were y'all?
Ryloth?
Ryloth, thank you. I keep forgetting about Ryloth. So yeah, you see over at one of the little portable gambling stations, a little Minnick who is very... What are you doing, Minnick? What does he see?
At a gambling station, just plugging in the last remaining credits that I have.
Spinning in the
So,
seat, apparently.
I guess if we're walking past, like towards the mechanic station, as I walk past I look over and just say,
Wait,
What's wrong?
I think that's Medic.
and I point over to the.
Are you
Point over to him.
are you sure? Because all the Jawas kind of look alike.
I my my memory banks were show him looking exactly like that, but is it? I'm not sure if we want to bring more attention than it's needed.
Yeah, that's a good idea, and I don't want to be that center of the attention. Should go over there. Hey, Revos,
Mm-hmm.
how about you head over there and see if that's Minik? Well, actually, it's a great idea. Can you use your super space magic shenanigans to see who that is?
I don't know what you're talking about. He blinks his eye back at you.
Okay, I speak quieter. Can you use your space magic shenanigans to find out who that is?
Misa, figure it out.
Awesome.
I don't know. I'll walk over. Is it this person over here in the north?
It's yeah, the guy with the.
Yeah,
Looks like
I'll
I'm
go
being
over there when
heavily
Jeff comes
targeted.
Just one thing to let everyone know. If you want in Foundry, you can actually customize your dice. There's a module called Dice So Nice. You may have done in the previous one, but I just remembered to do it here. So I just was changing my dice up. So
When my dice rolled, I couldn't see them. I was like, I don't. Then I saw my number. I was like, I guess I rolled.
yeah, you can just make it like your own 3D dice. Really cool. I am reloading back into Foundry, but I think in the north, like north of Revos, there's a character that looks like the character from the previous player character that left the party. His
Yeah,
name.
we could say that there's the Bith.
Yeah, the Biff in the north. Revos is gonna just kind of like walk by him. I believe like this is the Biff over here, if I remember correctly.
That's actually a Gand, and you did encounter a Gand
Oh.
before, and he was in that social party with the Geonosians, and actually tried to confront you. But this is a different Gand, but he's the one that his name was Dritzt, and he tried to stop you from leaving on the lucky guess on the moon of Geonosis.
Okay, so the Biff is over here, like right, this guy, basically, right here.
No, why are you looking for the Bith? You're looking for the Jawa?
Space magic. Space magic reasons.
Okay, well, I would say that there's a Bith there somewhere. Sure, we could say that. I don't have a Bith art, but I could change it real quick. Sure.
All right, yeah, I could just approach this Wookiee and the person and just say, "Hello there, I'm Revo. I'm not gonna do the Jar Jar Binks voice all the time. It's a little bit taxing, to be honest with you. But say, oh, hello, Misa Revos. What are your names?"
And you see this big Wookiee turn, and do you speak Wookiee?
I have a translator, so I
Oh.
would be able to understand him.
His name is Wanak, and the other guy, he says, "I'm Elbow."
Oh, and what up?
Elbow and walk. How are you guys doing?
Can I help you? Says Elbow.
Oh, you look like a friend that I knew, Elbow. His name was Nee.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I had to.
Well, if there's nothing else, and he starts to turn.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
So were you tasked with trying to get a hold of Minik, or no?
Wait, that's what I asked.
Well, I think he's. I mean, you're the only alien, so it makes. It makes more. That's the only reason I think that it would make more sense for you to go. Or no, wait, no, you're not. Duh.
Yeah, there's pretty much all aliens. Well, I don't know if you call yourself an alien.
Realize our party is actually fairly alien. Never mind.
Yep.
I wouldn't call myself an alien. I'd call myself a critter.
Nice.
Not an extraterrestrial life. More closer to a dog.
Well, everyone else is aliens, yeah.
Well, in any case, as you guys are walking around, not quite sure how to approach Minnick, Minnick, you see this familiar crew wandering around, looking awkward as hell, talking to other strange aliens who don't seem to want their attention.
I am definitely going to watch them walk by and follow them.
Okay. Y'all head to the Mechanical Allies. Is that right?
Yep, that's when.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You walk into a old droid repair shop. This one is very much like that one you were in on Tatooine. It is... I don't know if I could share this image. I don't think it lets me. No, that's okay. You see a Twi'lek male in brown and blue cloaks and shirts, and he's got some suspenders on. And he says, have a browse around. I'm happy to answer any questions. And as you look around, that there are just all kinds of droid parts, reconditioned droids, and just, shelves and shelves that aren't quite super organized. Beetle, do you walk in?
Yeah, absolutely.
So he's got his back. And as you follow them in, do you notice anything weird? I don't know that you would notice anything weird. I mean, it's very serendipitous that they would be on this station in a core world when you haven't seen them in months. You don't notice any tails on them. You just notice that there's a lot of attention on Beetle.
I think I would definitely approach QB.
Okay. It looks like QB's tail in the back end. So these guys enter the store. As you approach QB, and the owner, the Twi'lek named San, he is got his back as he just hears you sort of enter. The little bell rings like a convenience store. He doesn't notice Beetle quite yet. So Minnick approaches QB before QB enters the store.
Yeah, I would tap him on the shoulder, definitely. It is you. Utini!
What's going on?
I've been here for weeks.
Really?
Why are you here?
I thought I just saw you. I'm so glad to see you, for real. Our ship is in trouble.
Oh.
We need some repairs. We had a bounty to get rid of. It's been quite chaotic. What have you been up to?
After everyone left, saved the tribe that I was with. Now, that got a little stale, and I decided to take off on adventure, and it was, let me be honest, it was awful. I have been with 3 groups and left on 3 different planets.
That's not very good sounding.
No.
You're not giving me much confidence in your abilities there.
Oh, it's definitely not me. I've been robbed 3 times.
You've been robbed 3 times. Well, I don't have any money. What are you looking for?
Oh, well, I'm not trying to rob you. I definitely need a good group to work with, and really just to get off this station.
Can you still shoot that blaster?
Yes, and I can still fix things.
Prove to me you can shoot that blaster. Hit that light over there.
Pardon?
It just
QB just
Okay.
QB just runs into the store.
All right, you run into the store. The little bell rings. Minnick, how do you respond to that?
that was typical. Definitely not going to open fire in a public place. I walk into the store.
Yeah, I figure he'll follow.
Okay. By this time, San, the Twi'lek, turns and says, "Welcome." Whoa, oh, whoa! And he sees Beetle there, and he says, "Can I help you?"
Easy there, friend. He belongs
No,
to me.
no, easy you. What is that doing in here?
A salvage project that I ended up reprogramming re-registered to me.
And you've been
It's
walking
our-
around Sel Zonn with that thing?
We've already been in contact with the Imperial officers about this particular situation. They are fully aware.
Oh, I'm sure that communication is
Yeah.
I don't know. No.
Check your data pad, please. There is definitely communication that went out.
I'm not ugh. He like looks at his pad. Says, well, they might trust you, but that doesn't mean I do.
You know, that's absolutely fine. We're not here to cause a ruckus.
What are
Maybe he's
you
gonna
here
walk
for?
up, and he's gonna grab Beetle, and he's gonna tell him to come on out and find Minnick. Try to take away from the the distraction going on there.
Wait a minute.
And
I
you
keep
see
that in the
this-
back of my head.
You see this little? Did you say you follow them in?
I followed after QB.
Yeah. So you see as the bell rings, you see a little Jawa come in, and then you hear this name Minnick.
Holy crap! It is Minnick.
Everybody's here. That's what I thought.
Yeah, everybody is here. How you doing, little guy?
Been better,
I mean,
but I
you still don't have a new cloak, so I guess things haven't been too great, huh?
no. Definitely looking for a job and getting out of this place.
I might have something for you. But I assume we can get off this place. But that's a story for another time. So I send back up. I go back to the Twi'lek because I have to get that situation sorted before he gets overly upset.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna walk up with you.
Whoa,
Alright.
whoa.
Easy.
There's no danger for you. You don't need to worry.
Your presence here is a danger. Whether you're not specifically a danger to me, I guarantee you that they didn't just give you a free pass. I'm sure there's... I don't know. I shouldn't make assumptions. What do you need?
Who wanted to come in? Like, what were we looking for?
I was in the market, the reason I wanted to come in is because I wanted to see if he happened to have any interesting, like, artificial intelligence, like, kind of type packet, like, because droids have, like, these built packages for their intelligence, so I wanted to know if he had any like that.
You gotta be
Let's see.
careful. Because Zyle should probably ask for that, right?
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna ask for that. 'Cause that would be a little weird.
Is that in the player's handbook, or is it like a enhanced item, or what?
Oh, I don't think it's I thought this is just like in the Star Wars universe.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know if I may not be an item like in particular though.
Gotcha. So he says, I mean, I have a handful of protocol units, and they all have the governors built in to limit their abilities in terms of artificial intelligence. That's quite dangerous to be putting into droids, especially my droids. And he sort of has this mischievous little smile on his face.
Oh, your droids, huh? I'm gonna make sure droids so special.
Let's just say I appeal to a certain class of officers who stop over to refuel their vessels and maybe need a quick repair. And let's just say that, when they're on their way, as long as they're gone, in my eyes, that part just has to work until they walk out the door.
Oh, wow. And he were worried about me.
Well,
That's interesting.
I'm being honest. You have quite a gaggle of folks that aren't treated too kindly around here, and I try to treat you all a little bit better than the officer counterparts that frequent this shop.
Oh, I appreciate that. But none of them are a threat. They're all working for me.
Okay, well,
I'm gonna ride that lie until It
looks like your B2 unit has a few score marks and damages. I'm happy to repair that for you as long as you're not with them. Them.
them, huh? No, I'd actually appreciate that. What's the cost?
Well, this is very interesting. I'll tell you what. You don't order your B2 unit to kill me, and I'll get him fixed up.
For free, huh?
Yeah, you also, don't share too much information to the officers around here. I've got this good thing going, and I know how to buy them off, and that's the only reason I've survived so long.
We might need that ability later, but we'll cross that bridge if we come to it.
I'm guessing you might.
Beto, do not kill this man. And allow him to work on you.
Understood.
Fantastic.
Come back. He leads you back into this chamber area. It's sort of like, like a big dog wash station, and there are different pieces, and he's got a few other alien species that come up, and they start working on you. And you feel a panel open up in the back. There's some sodding going on. They buff out some score marks from the blasts on the last battle you had on the crate thing. You hear all this commotion going on in the back as the owner, San, continues to talk with you. He's like, don't worry, they're fast workers. He'll get fixed up in no time. So, how much is that guy?
Oh, you want me to sell him?
I mean, isn't that why you're here?
No, none at all.
500,000 credits.
I'm sorry?
Wait. Hold on now.
500,000. That's good. I'm sure the Imperial would pay for that. The Imperial Army might want something like that, if anything, to modify them.
We're not selling Beetle.
Just
Stop.
to go along with the role play. Would they notice anything while working on Beetle? Like that he's not basic? I don't know. I'm not a Star Wars, but do you get what I'm saying? Like
I did put some like I have. I think the biggest difference is I have like the equivalent of a what's the other an astromech like data spike installed.
Right, that he's not just got a mind of his. Like, would they notice that he doesn't have or that he has a mind of his own?
I would imagine it's a bit more like they're just cleaning up the scuffs and connecting loose wires. I don't think that
It
they're
sounds
going.
like
Yeah, they're not going into programming. It's all cosmetic, really.
Okay.
You weren't hurt that bad, but
Let's give you a nice shine.
yeah, a nice
Yeah.
shine. So
Like
I'm just
bringing in a car.
I'm just bringing up your HP. I don't know if you have any resources that were lost, but I don't think I'd call this a short rest. Just a little HP bump as they hammer out the dings and buff out the score marks. And he says, "All right, not for sale. I get it." Well,
It's a bit valuable to me.
Sure. I don't know what kind of bribe you paid to the officers to keep that quiet, but I hope it was enough.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
And shortly, the two aliens working on him bring him out, and he's just got a nice little shine to him.
Ooh, look at you. Hey, your boys do good work.
Tell her here, Twi'lek merchant. That's Twi'lek merchant, right? That
Yep,
we're speaking
San.
with? Okay. San, I have some items that I could sell to you. If you don't have a traditional armorer or a regular store, sell them.
I mean, I
If there is
mostly deal with droid parts and mechanical pieces. What do you have?
I got a light shield generator. I think you can get that.
A light shield generator. I suppose I could probably stick something like that. Let's see. How much are you looking to let it go for?
Lightly used 100 credits.
Make it 75. You got yourself a deal.
85.
Alien to alien. You got it.
All right. Awesome. Thank you. Also, I do have a composite armor. If you know anyone who would buy that.
Like I said, officers come in here all the time, and you really have that?
Yeah, this is the loot from the people. I said we took them off of the Red Jack. We disarmed them of all that.
Oh, no shit.
If that's okay.
Yeah, I didn't realize how much those were. So he says, wow, that's quite the piece there. It looks a little banged up. 1,500.
Alien to Alien 1850.
Oh man, look at this. It smells like Carillion ale and spit.
I'm going to do something kind of stupid, but I think Rivos is going to try to do like a Jedi trick, but make it be under the guise of like a Gungan trick. So
Okay.
he says, "Alien to alien, what if I show you something?" And I break something with my hand, like use the spell or the force power break, and try to tell him how to do it. It's not like something he can do, but just
Yeah, you see a small vase. It's not a spell?
No, it's a force power technically. It's just like a one I could do at will, but
Okay, so yeah, there's a little vase with like one little flower, and all of this mechanical junk. You see one little vase with one little flower, and you break it, and he goes, "You can show me how to do that?"
yeah. So it's a Gungan thing, right? So like,
I'm not a
then
Gungan.
no, but I can tell you how to do it.
Oh,
I'm just standing here confused at this point, and just like,
Yeah.
okay.
I don't know. I'll give you the 1850, buddy. I mean,
Okay.
that was impressive. Okay, show me how to do it.
First off, what you do is you grab your hands and you snap it, and then you say "Mr. Sorry."
Mr. Sorry.
No, sorry.
Misa Sorry.
Yeah, and just do it really quick, and
Misa Sorry. How's that?
and as he keeps on doing it, and he's saying "Me sorry." I actually stealthily do it again to kind of like disguise me doing it, but he's actually doing it.
All right. Roll a stealth check with advantage.
All right, 1 second here. Options and then stealth. It should have been rolled twice. But
That's
it didn't
okay.
roll twice.
He didn't do so well anyway. He says, "Oh, wow, that's amazing, Mr. Sadi," and he just starts practicing. He's like, "Wonderful, thank you. I can't break all my vases and windows, but I will practice."
Yes, practice you will. But thank you so much for these credits. I guess that is all I have to say, my friend. I hope you have a great day.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you. And how about the little ones there? Is that a Jawa in my shop?
Yes.
Well, what have you got for me, little friend?
Oh, I've got various scraps of some metal from a few things. Are you interested?
I know Jawas. Come on. What do you really got, Jawa?
Ooh. Let me look to see if I still have it. I do have an extra vibro dagger if you want it.
All right, you hold back, you hold back. I don't want your dagger. I can't sell weapons here.
Okay.
Well, be safe here on Sel Zonn. It's not the most welcoming of place, but
I'm sure we'll make it work one way or another.
best of luck to you all.
I appreciate your kindness, sir. You have a good day.
Thank you for the cleaning.
And the bell rings, ding! And he takes his new shield generator and composite armor and starts to clean it up a little bit as you guys make yourselves back into the promenade, where not much has changed since you last left it.
All right, so now that that's sorted, Meneg, buddy, how you been?
It's been rough. How have you guys been? You left a while ago.
We did. Our ship is presently indisposed. We're about kind of stranded on the station presently. The only reason we're walking around is we were fortuitous enough to acquire a couple of bounties.
After I did a job with a group, and they ended up keeping the reward and taking off and left me behind here. It's been hard finding steady work since the old group. Where's the other guy at? Nihilus.
Nihilus, he immediately bolted off to the gambling center without saying much of anything. So I have a feeling he's in trouble.
Oh, nice, but he's still here. That's good.
Yeah, the squad's still together somehow. I am confused about that as well.
All this time.
You hungry, you little guy? I think it's time to get something to eat.
Yeah, I could use a drink.
All right.
What's this job that you're thinking of?
Well, it's probably something we need to talk about inside. Honestly, or not do it out in the open.
All right. Just then, as you're in this conversation, about to get something to eat, you see that a woman with short black hair and a greasy uniform of a mechanic that comes stumbling into the promenade, and she's clutching her midsection as though she's injured, and she is just like sort of stumbling, not walking quite right, making her way across the floor in your direction, and she says, "Please, help me. There are credits in for you. There's credits in it for you. Just help me." And a few seconds later, there's two security officers that pop in to the promenade over in this direction. And they raise their blasters, aiming at the woman, and they shout, "Step away from that woman. You're all under arrest, or if you interfere with this, we have to shoot. No questions asked. Stop right there."
Well, there's a couple things we can handle this. We could do what they say and F right off. I do not want to start conflict needlessly here. We are not in our home territory. Or, as I look to my Gungan friend Rivos, you can, you know, I think might be able to. They're humans, right? Yeah, you might be able to space match them to find something better to do with their time.
Yeah. They have to be within 30 feet of me, I think.
Ooh, they're probably out in there. We might be able to get them closer, and you can do that.
I just want to see
Back up now, or you are interfering with an Imperial operation.
All right, let's back up a couple steps backward for now and let them get close, and then you can do your thing. If you like doing your thing, you can still let her get captured. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, they're 55.
Yeah. So I'm gonna step back, like behind me, those 2 steps to the south, and just let things play out for now.
Oops.
Oh, so she's now with you guys?
I've never seen her in my life.
Not with us. I never met her.
Guys, let's peel back, let the officers do their job.
Does she
That's-
have any like marking, like any insignia or markings or anything that would show if she's like a part of an organization or something?
She's brunette. She looks like, I mean, she's wearing a mechanic's uniform that you see often in the station, almost like janitorial or mechanics work. Let me check my notes. I mean, you could tell that she is shot. You could tell that she's hurt. She seems to have, I mean, the look on her face and the demeanor that she has, it looks like she's seen plenty of gunfights in her day. Like, not like a normal mechanic that just is sort of a low-level worker. It seems that she's been involved in plenty of shootouts.
You know, Rivos actually would go up to her and say to the Imperial guards, "I've been a medic since the Clone Wars, and I want to make sure that she's okay. Continue investigation, but she looks hurt."
Yeah, she is to be held by... Back up. She's to be held by the security officers. If you don't back up
Yes.
right now...
I understand. But if you need to do your investigation, she's dead. What is the point? Let me make sure she's okay.
All right. We are going to pause as they don't care anymore about you, Rivos. And we're all going to go into initiative because they're going to shoot at you, but they don't get a surprise round since you're looking at them.
Are they only shooting
Aw.
at him, or are all of us also kind of lumped into that?
You see them really irritated with him as he's the only one not backing up. I don't know if any of these buttons work for me anymore. Oops. I think I just rolled for everyone. That's all right.
Did you do the thing to like prompt people to join initiative?
I thought maybe. I don't know if I have that module installed. We might
Okay,
have to
that's-
just
I got
learn
one.
how to do it.
That's weird. I as I was saying that, it came up.
Okay.
I didn't get one.
That's all right. I was clicking
Roll it
buttons.
manually.
All right, so let's get combat music going as we jump into this. So this officer does indeed aim at you, Rivos, and let's see. What? Oh, here it is. A shot blasts and misses as it flies and sparks and hits this little gambling station there. And I'm going to say that he's going to move down. He pushes this woman off to the side and makes his way to the bottom of the steps there. This one, again, going after Rivos with a hit as you get blasted, taking 3 damage. I think I have my shots on automation, but you guys have to click extra buttons. But he's going to stay up at the top. In fact, he's going to move around the corner, pushing this Twi'lek aside and taking cover here, giving him a +2. I thought I had these. Oh, half. Is it half cover? No, 3/4. Yeah, half cover. He'll get a little bit of half cover there. So I got half cover buttons if you all want to take advantage of terrain. QB, you see this officer basically yelling halt Maya is, I'm sorry, this girl's name is Maya, so I'm going to refer to her as such. So this brunette is clutching her body. She's sort of doubled over, and she's starting to crawl and get cover behind some of these things. What do you do, QB?
Oh, man.
I'm gonna be honest. I think that
You-
it wouldn't be a bad idea for somebody to run off and get the ship ready to leave if we're actually gonna do something.
Well, unfortunately, yeah, the ship is down for a few weeks, I believe.
Yeah, so we're kind
you
of stuck
didn't-
here.
Probably didn't
Oh.
quite understand that yet. So yeah, it's got to be repaired. Maybe Minnick can help us speed that up. But I think for the time being, that's not an option. I think. So QB is going to run up behind our buddy here because he's much shorter, and say, now because Rivos can translate,
Mm-hmm.
basically he's going to say, Mia, what did you get us into?
Oh, you don't know her name yet. Are you talking about Maya?
Sure, yes. Miss, what did you get us into?
And she clutches her side and she says, It's complex. Please help."
This is all I need.
QB is going to kind of cover behind Rivos, but also be ready to shoot this guard here in the event that he shoots at QB.
Okay. I went ahead and gave you half cover.
Where were those buttons, Jeff? I missed it.
It's under the effects, so if you right-click your token, I don't know if you have access to all the status effects,
Okay.
but yep, there's half cover, and I think the icons are a little bit strange, but
Yeah, okay.
all right. QB is holding action, waiting to be shot at. Minnick, you just met your friends, and already they seem to be attracting a certain level of chaos, but you know them pretty well.
Yeah, so, you guys started this and we cannot get out of here yet? This doesn't look good.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
I might be missing stuff from my sheet, but I'll figure that out later.
Oh, is your blaster not working or something?
I was looking for different features to use, but I'll target the closest Imperial, and you know, QB said he wanted to see if the blaster was still working.
All right, with the 18, you do hit as he stumbles down the steps. Go ahead and roll damage.
At the damage fast button.
Yep.
He's just going for it, like, man.
Yeah, you see that indeed Minnick's blaster still works as this officer is coming down the steps and gets hit. I'm going to give him just a quick dex save. Anything under 12, he's going to stumble and go prone. Oh, he's fine.
And mark him with the Ranger's Query, and then kind of duck behind this counter.
All right. I will go ahead and change your status to half. Cover. And we move over to Zyle. You hear this commotion. I don't know if you'd be able to see. Is your guys' fog of war vision stuff working?
I can see him, but yeah, it's not working.
Okay,
I
that's
mean,
fine.
yeah, we can see everyone on the map.
Yeah, it's probably best.
So I grunt because I know this is going to cause a problem. So I'm going to peek my head out. I am on top of a wall, apparently.
Oh, I might have moved you too much.
Hey. So now that I peek myself out of there, I see the situation happening, and I'm not happy because I wanted to go quietly and not have any fuss while we get their stuff fixed, but here we are. So it's 40-foot with a blaster. Yeah, we're giving him a hit. Let's see what happens.
All right. Oh, with a 13, you do end up hitting just barely. Now he's badly injured. I'm going to also give him another dex save because he's still running down the steps here. And this time he does fall prone as he gets blasted once by Minnick and again by Zyle, and he finds himself stumbling those last few steps, ending up at the bottom of the stairs on his hands and knees. Like a little bitch.
That in my turn.
All right. Gungan style.
Oh yeah. So first off, what I would like to do is ask her, Miss, what is your name?
Maya.
Maya. I'm going to help you real quick, but you might have to surrender. But we're gonna get you out.
Surrender? I can't. No, there's bigger things at stake.
I whisper in her ear and I say, "I'm a Jedi."
Okay. Help the rebellion. Help Alderaan.
Okay. But I'm gonna help you right now. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like kind of up, like if I can move her to like this spot here.
Yeah,
Just
I mean,
5 feet.
yeah, she's not
Yeah.
totally immobile, so she can sort of help you drag her over there.
And I'm trying to cast heal, but for some reason it's saying I don't have the ability. So.
Is that a?
My force points so say I have 0 out of 4 out of 0.
Let me.
Yeah.
There you go. Try again.
Okay. And I'm gonna.
He says that to pick up the ladies. Inspiration, Minnick.
Oh. It's still not working. So stupid.
What's the feature?
Heal.
Oh, it popped it into chat. Does it just not work? There you go.
It just didn't, I guess. And I scream out to the guards, "Everyone stop! This is pointless. I just had to make sure she's okay. Okay? This is everyone got out of hand. We started shooting because I got shot at. My friends are loyal to me. Please, let's not fight anymore."
So you notice that your healing did indeed close the wound, but despite her, health thing saying uninjured, she still seems just exhausted.
Okay.
Mechanically, she has several layers of exhaustion, making her pretty much unhelpful, but she is, still incapable of like standing up on her own. So as you say that, the officer says, "You are all interfering with an Imperial order." I'm sorry, Alden, are you trying to talk?
Oh, no.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. Anything else,
sorry.
Rivos?
I want to retort back saying, I stopped your assailant, made sure they're okay. I'm not resisting. I'm not interfering. I'm helping. I might be an alien, but I'm trying to help you.
All right. Maya, then, I think okay, she's got some movement. She crawls her body over to this space and drops low, giving herself 3/4 cover rather than half. Beetle, you see this officer coming down, getting blasted a couple times. You see Rivos throwing this injured woman around a corner and having a little healing energy around her. You see this officer over here ducking back behind a barrier. Oh my gosh, my OBS disconnected? What's up with that? Anyway, what do you do, Beetle?
So are we continuing this fight, everyone, or are we trying to play it diplomatically? Because if not, I'm gonna start blasting.
Please try not to fight. Try not to kill these men. They're just really agents. Don't understand what's going on.
If we are not going to fight, it would be best for me not to draw attention.
So I'm gonna put my I had my like wrist blaster like ready in attack position, but I put it down and I just stand next to Zyle.
Do you want to ready an attack or no?
I am gonna ready an attack. Like I'm gonna have my wrist blaster ready, but I'm gonna like at least look like I'm trying to de-escalate.
Yep. All right. Oh, it's so weird. I gotta get used to that. Top of the order as this guy stands up using half of his movement. A little embarrassed, a little hurt. Oops. And got so many effects now. He makes his way over to this little barrel, gaining himself a little bit of coverage. Call it half. And he hollers back out. He says, "You're interfering!" And he just seems like really pissed off and not very thoughtful about any of the words you said. And he uses a ranged blast that is going to affect the three of you with he sprays 10-foot area cube as you are all blasted with this energy. Let's see. I don't know if it did the saves correctly. Rivos gave me a save, which failed. Oh, is it prompting you guys?
I got a prompt there.
Gotcha. So
It
I
is
need
there to
a...
be.
There we go. All right. And now it should have applied. Let's see. So the save was Rivos failed, QB succeeds, and Zyle sees. So Rivos, you should have gotten. Yep. Okay, it did it. So half damage if you saved. Cool. Glad that worked out pretty well. I probably want that automated in the future, but we'll tackle that.
Yeah, there's a bunch of
Huh?
options here to apply it and all that stuff. Yeah,
Oh, is that public? I could. So apply.
it's on the chat panel.
Apply. So it might have already applied.
Here's I took some damage then though.
It
Yep.
might be a conflict with the prompting role for initiative. For some reason the MIDI doesn't.
Oh,
do
Well,
it as
that
well,
I
too.
usually see that apply option thing. So if so Rivos took the full damage and QB and Zyle, you took half damage from that blast as he just sort of did this spray like buckshot in this 10-foot by 10-foot area, and you all try to dodge it as best you can, and we move over to this officer.
Well, I'm gonna take my turn now because
Oh, that's right. He did. Yep. And actually, I think QB as well had a ready action. So.
yeah. If he was going to attack, but
Yep.
it was it that guy or was it this guy?
This guy was the one I think you said you were ready for. You tell me.
Okay. I know there was a guy. Yeah, this guy must have moved. So it must have been this guy.
This
That's
one here.
badly injured. Yeah.
Yep. So
Gotta be.
we'll start with QB. You readied your attack. He came up and blasted y'all. What do you want to do?
I know we just wanted to try to. We just wanted to try to keep things calm, but I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to shoot him.
You missed. The blast flies over his little barrier there. And then go ahead and beetle as you take your readied action.
Was he in cover, Jeff?
He's
Well,
got
that's
slight
pretty low
cover.
attack. Say my skill will reduce cover by quarter, but I think with a 4, it still probably doesn't matter.
Right.
All right.
Yep, he's got a 14 now, but I think he'd have a 12 if he wasn't undercover.
Okay.
But good check there, Steve. Yeah, Beetle, what's up?
Okay, so I'm gonna run over right next to him, and as I'm doing that, I'm gonna yell out,
Attack mode initiated.
Oh shit.
and I'm going to run up and hit him with as hard as I can with my vibro knuckles.
Yeah, all right. Do it.
Here we go. Attack.
I guess he doesn't care anymore about.
Oh, he's a security, right?
Yeah. So for you in this instance, he would have actually had 12, so that would have hit because he wasn't in cover with you as you ran up.
Yeah.
So go ahead and I don't know if you could target him and roll the damage or if that's.
Oh no, I can roll the damage. That hits.
Yep. 12
Okay.
just hits. And he will take 3 damage as you just knuckle him in the face. And he just gets blasted back, stumbles against the little electric neon signs, and he just looks at you just wide-eyed as he had not quite noticed you yet. And you just see his lip quiver a bit.
Can we stop the fighting?
All right, so those were the readied actions. This guy
The time for diplomacy is done.
This guy is running his full distance this way as he sees this B2 unit coming after his buddy. He peeks over and he is going to just try to blast you, Beetle. And it's going to miss. I think in the future I'm going to give anyone like on this top layer, they do have the high ground, so they're going to get advantage in the future. But for this time he misses. QB.
Excellent. Alright, so Jeff, I do have to clarify it. They must be 30 feet from me for that cover action to be a thing, so...
To be
good thing
nulled?
it hit anyway, correct?
Right, he's. I have his cover removed right now, so that works for you, but for everyone else I'll have to enable it.
Yeah, so this guy here is within 5 feet of an enemy, so I'm gonna move back. Oops, won't let me move.
5 feet of an enemy?
I'm sorry, his own enemy, my guy. So
Yeah.
so I'll be able to use my natural sneak attack.
Oh, right.
I don't have that set up. So yeah, it does extra damage. Blah blah blah. I think that's probably enough. Oh, damage.
Yep, I think if you click sneak attack after... Oh, he's dead anyway. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. And then I'm going to take a bonus action and mark this guy in the event that he moves 5 feet. He'll
Okay,
be, yeah, it's an opportunity attack.
Can you
right?
target him and use that feature? I think it puts a marker on him.
Is that under effects?
Features.
I don't have features in my,
Not your heads-up display, but is it the sharpshooter?
Correct.
Yep, alright, I marked him. You're good.
Where is that in my...
On your sheet, it's under features, and if you scroll down...
Oh, right from the character sheet.
Yeah, class features. Sharpshooter.
So...
Yeah, you could edit your heads-up display to include that, but it'd probably clunk it up.
Okay.
Yep.
So you click on it there. Okay, great. Thank you. Didn't realize that.
Yep. Alright, so he's marked. If he moves, you let me know. Anything else, QB?
Else?
Minnick. You're between
see that
two gambling displays.
Yeah, I like it. I'm in a pretty good spot, so I'm just gonna point my hand straight up in the air and I'll throw some rockets at him. And see, it's 3 rockets at level 1.
Nice.
How do I just roll it again to get the extra damage?
I don't know how that works. Homing rockets. Is that your?
I think I can do this.
Where the fuck is your homing rockets?
It's under tech casting. It was hard to get to.
Yeah.
You have to scroll up and then scroll down. You want me to display the text for it?
No, I see. Okay, so 1 or more targets, 3 small explosives. So I think if you you're going after him with all 3. Yeah, just do 1 more, right? No, you already did all 3. 2, 4. Did it apply the damage? No. 1 of them applied, and then he takes 6 more. That works.
Nice.
All right, he's badly injured as it sort of leaps up and over. It doesn't matter about his cover.
And just knowing where he is, I'll mark him with Ranger's Query.
All right. He's marked. Ooh. That must have been the quarry animation. I'm always impressed when things I programmed didn't realize I programmed.
Well,
That's the best kind of thing, though.
Yeah. Thanks, Foundry. Zyle.
all right, so he's on the high ground. Is he behind any sort of cover?
He does have. To you, he's like there's like a little railing that he's sort of ducked behind, but
Sort of kind. If I do try to take a pot shot at him, would it be with disadvantage because I'm trying to make a miracle happen or not?
No, not disadvantage. The cover's gonna give him the mechanical.
Oh, it's already making it added in. Nice. Okay.
Yep.
So I might as well just keep going. We're deep in the hole now as it is. Nat 20, baby.
Nice. Critical hit as he takes 6 damage. As you hear as he kind of shrinks back, and you hear a little bit of like reinforcements now as he calls in for reinforcements.
Oh, that's not good.
Like the crit animation.
The what?
Me too.
The
That's
dice
awesome.
dice was all sparkly.
Oh yeah. Anything else, Zyle?
That'll actually be my turn.
I'm really excited for y'all to level up to 5 or whatever you get the double attacks or whatever. We'll get there.
It's gonna be fun. How high is the ledge up here?
I'd say it's about 15 feet.
Okay. So, as a Gungan, I have the strong-legged ability. When I make a high jump, I can leap number of the feet plus twice your strength modifier. So I could basically with ease jump up 9 feet in the air and I'm about 7 feet tall. Could it be said that I use my movement to basically like get up 30 feet total to there? I'm right next to him, right here.
Yeah, is that a feature?
Yeah, it's a strong-legged feature. It's a racial.
Yeah.
ability.
You're like the Harengon rabbit folk. You just leap.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So you all see this Gungan who, at times, you're not sure if he's even a Jedi, but in this instance, you see him just leap up, making his way with ease up 15 feet plus 15 feet across. And this guy had just been blasted with Zyle's blast. Was it Zyle's blaster, I think?
Mm-hmm.
And so he's still reeling from that blast, and then suddenly, whoosh, there's a Gungan in front of him.
And I look at the Imperial officer and I tell him, cancel that reinforcement call right now, and I'll make sure that you're fully healed up. Otherwise, you're gonna die right now, in the spot that you stand. Do you care that much about the Empire?
He looks at you like stern face. He says, I will die for the Empire.
No, you're gonna die to an ex-Jedi. And then I say, well, time for Misa hands. Oh, fuck. Damn it! Fuck! You're muted, Jeff.
Time for
Thanks.
Misa hands.
With an 11, you still... I was going to say his cover was up, but 11 would still miss, unfortunately. So as you go after him, he throws his hands up, blocking Misa hands, and you're unable to finish him off. I'm so sorry. I wanted that for you. Anything else, Revos? Probably used your movement, huh?
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know if I could do anything else, which is really upsetting because that was a perfect Misa hands moment. I'm literally, by one point, dang.
I am going to say as this is progressing, all of these people are running off, you know, out of the main promenade.
As a bonus action, I can, I think it's as a bonus action, I can channel the force to sap the life of a hostile person in front of you, and they essentially do take a Constitution save, and on a failed save, they take a necrotic damage equal to my Guardian level plus Charisma modifier.
Okay, Constitution save?
Yes. DC, I think, probably DC 11?
He got a
I
16.
think 8 plus. Yeah, alright, damn it.
That's no damage then?
No, nope.
All right. Maya continues to... Oh, go ahead.
half as much damage, I'm sorry. So it is, I'm trying to find the damage, I apologize.
What's the feature?
But it's the cause harm feature in my channel the force. Let me just put it in here 1 second, I apologize. Alright, channel force.
I don't even see it. Oh,
It should be...
Gotcha, okay.
Oh, the damage is equal to my Guardian level plus my Charisma modifier, so he takes basically 1.5 or 2 damage. Or no.
Oh, wait.
Minus 1. So
3 plus your Charisma modifier is 2, but it's half damage, so he takes 1?
yeah.
Okay. All right, how do you want to do this?
As I punch him, everyone can see that Revos is infuriated by the fact that he wasn't able to... He's trying to do the right thing to help a person, and everyone is just so hostile. And Revos actually goes to punch him, and as he does that, you do see that there's this, like, dark incorporeal form that comes from his fist and just basically kills guard. As Revos channeled the dark force power.
All right. As that happens, you hear just a moment of quiet as these two bodies lay lifeless, people screaming and running off out of the main promenade there. Maya continues to scramble for cover, and you see 2 more people. These guys look a little different. They are dressed in commoner's clothes. Let me see if I have... okay, dressed in traveler's clothes and carrying poorly concealed holdout blasters. These civilians seem as though they are keeping a watchful eye on nearly everyone at the same time. However, they whip off their civilian-like demeanor and start to engage in the battle. However, Maya sees them. She says, "Help!" and dodges over behind this piece of equipment here, and we have Beetle. I think you could see those guys.
So she yelled out help to them.
No, to you guys. She was trying to get your attention on these two new folks that joined the foray.
Okay. Then I want to. I'm gonna run up right here,
Okay.
and
Let me
as I'm,
take
like,
off
walking-
half cover on the first one there.
okay. As I'm walking towards them, I'm gonna use my wrist blaster and hit them.
Nice. 18 is definitely going to hit. Or 22 will definitely hit.
All right. Now I'll roll damage.
I don't think that applied for some reason, but that's okay. I'm going to... As he takes the blast, you see these guys. They're strangely not that normal fear face that you're used to when you approach someone with your wrist blaster. They almost seem like they like it. Anything
hold
else?
on. I wanted to see. I can't add stuff reactively, right? So.
If it's a reaction, what do you mean?
No. But like I just remember I could use precision attack, and I spend one of my superiority die to add more damage to it.
I'm okay with it,
it-
because we're still like getting back into the groove of things.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So then I'm gonna use the superiority die and add that to my damage.
Sure.
It's called precision attack. Where is that? I don't know where my superiority die like is on the sheet.
Let's find that really quick. So, you are a fighter.
Yeah.
I think it is in the fighter sheet on the. I think Minnick actually. Somebody put that recently in their character sheet because it's so hard to find.
If you go to the power book and scroll up, it gives you 3 more options. Is it the superiority that's over there?
I think.
It doesn't show on his, but a fighter's. Oh gosh. Yeah, they don't do a great job of the superiority dice.
Yeah, I thought it would be like a resource in the core.
At 3rd level, your superiority dice is a D4, and you have 2 of them.
Okay.
So maybe put that in biography or somewhere. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna put that in your.
Or I'm gonna put that in features and notes.
Okay. Wherever, and I think we got to work on your sheet sometime, Alden. As I messaged you about.
Yeah. We can work on that at some point. Like
Yep.
Before next session, if
Yep.
you wanna.
Yep.
Okay, so, but D4 you said, right?
Yep.
Okay, so let me roll that. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's gonna add an extra 2 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? We're getting back into things.
We are.
I'm gonna use my extra action and then do it again.
All right.
Attack him again and use my superior. I'm gonna call it use my superiority dice. So even if I miss, that'll suck. But whatever.
I think technically, mechanically, superiority die only get expended when an attack happens. If I think that's usually how it was with
If you hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was just like you gotta call it. But okay, cool. So 16.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll do damage. And then I'm going to do the D4 one more time.
You got it.
So... 4,
Wow.
8. So he took...
Yep, it applied.
What, 13? Right?
Well, the 16 hit. He got an original 4 and then a 4.
Yeah, 4 and a 4, and then I got a 3 and a 2 for the last time.
Oh, yep. Yep. So, yeah, as you just bound up these stairs, like, blast, 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 and despite the little smirk on their face, you see it start to fade as, boom, another blast, boom, another blast. And the guy behind him, who's got a little bit of cover from his buddy, you can see him, his demeanor start to falter as they realize that they're up against a little bit more than just someone with a blaster hold or a holdout. Anything else, Beetle?
No, that's it for me.
Damn. All right. This guy, he is going to move around his buddy. Oh my gosh, these guys have like...
Wait, not second one. Shit.
He's going to try to blast you. He hits with a 19, dealing 3 damage to Beetle. I think Beetle... I gotta remove that little heart feature because that was from when you were on the ship and it's probably expired by now.
Yeah. Oh, I also found my superiority dice.
Oh, excellent. Oops. Trying to...
It's my class features.
Whoa, that was crazy. All right. OBS is disconnecting again. So this guy walked around, blasted you, dealing 3 damage. And then he is not that smart. Yeah, he'll probably stay by his brother there. All right, you're dead. Why are you going to dead people? QB.
All right. Jeff, are these screens hiding me from them? Would they know that I'm existing?
They probably see you because everybody else has sort of fled the area, but I would definitely give you half cover.
That's just more actually for a different feature, whether I am
Yeah,
hidden
it's
from
like
them
it's
or
like
not.
no,
so-
no, it's those see-through glass, so they see a little hooded furry
Alright.
creature back there somewhere.
No, no problem. All right, so
I like the cover rules. I think they make the combat more interesting. We just gotta use them more.
all right.
Totally agree.
It makes charging enemies at least not the dumbest thing you can do.
Right, right, right.
All right, he's more than 30 feet away, so I have the sharpshooter ability to attack him with a sneak attack, but I don't know that that actually works in this regard. So we'll just attack. Ouch! I'm not shooting very well today.
You do hit him with the 13.
Oh, wonderful. So then there should be an additional 2d6 die, right?
I mean, he took 5, and then yeah, if you want to do, is that the sneak attack for? Oh, because of the sharpshooter.
Is it
What are you talking about? What's the?
sharpshooter? There's something in there that provides me the opportunity to do a. You don't need advantage on your attack roll to use sneak attack if your target's greater than 30 feet from you. So
Oh,
my
there you go. So you still get the sneak attack.
yeah. So
Damn.
the sneak attack is an additional 2d6, I think, at level 3.
Okay.
So wait, what's this roll? 2d6, I guess, if you can add that. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, he's dead. Describe your kill.
So the QB kind of does like a forward somersault, thinking that he's being covered by this screen because he doesn't understand maybe the concept of the see-through screen. And he thinks he's being all stealthy, and he pops up, and he just goes. And he shoots his bow out, and he takes another little roll backwards in order to attempt to gain some half cover from the other gentleman.
Nice. Yeah, I just see the energy bell fly as he just rolls back, trusting that it finds its purchase. And as you roll back and come to, you see the slumped body of the man start to, he just slumps sort of right in front of Beetle there. Minnick, you're catching all this action, impressed with your old friend QB. Or maybe not.
Yeah.
Are you impressed?
Yeah,
Maybe not.
he's still got it. Have to get a little bit closer. From do I have line of sight on the remaining guy from
Yep.
down the stairs? Awesome. Going to be smart this time and first mark the guy with Ranger's Quarry. So let's mark him, then shoot at him.
I love your Ranger's Quarry animation. That's cool. You aim up, your blaster does find purchase. These guys aren't too hard to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Damage.
As he takes 5 points of damage. And does your quarry give you any bonus?
Yes, since he is marked, it is a 1d4.
Damn, another point of damage as you find your purchase over the slumped body, up the steps. All right, Zyle.
Oh boy, oh boy.
I think
Well,
the last
I am-
time before your turn, you saw Gungan leap 15 feet plus into the air.
I did. And I'm just like, well, I'm impressed, but I also know, oh my god, did people in the promenade actually see him jump? Or did they all like F off?
I mean, they were all, as soon as fire started shooting, they all just started screaming and running off.
Okay, so only the Imperials know he may be a Jedi. Cool. Fun. We're going to...
There might be a few
He
people.
is a Gungan.
Yeah, that was a Gungan jump, not a Jedi Gungan. There's a difference.
Yeah, huh? That's too far. There we go. Uh, 40 feet upstairs. I have line of sight. Can I see over Beetle? I guess that's a number question. Beetle's technically like really tall, right?
He is, but I mean, with the steps and, I mean, I'm going to give it to you. You could see him.
Let's see if I can nat 20 this again.
I mean, if you called
Kinda
that,
close enough.
That was really close. I was like, if that's a called shot on a net 20, describe your kill.
After watching that amazing feat of acrobatics from our Gungan friend, I decided to run up to see what Beetle was currently beating on. And I saw a very, very clean shot over Beetle's head of the other assailant. So I mustered what little confidence I had in my shooting ability and somehow managed to click the shot. And I somehow didn't hit Beetle, which I was very impressed with.
You yell out, and I duck down quickly.
There you go.
All right.
Revos says to Exile, sorry about that.
You're not sorry.
I didn't do the right thing.
Uh-huh. Great. Cool. This is fantastic. Fucking phenomenal. Why? We were supposed to be quiet about this. Everyone knows now.
I had to help.
Where the hell did she go?
So Maya's still crawling on the ground. She's like, please, before there's more, help me. And she's,
Well, we're fucked now, so, alright.
she's leaning against the wall of this small building, and she says, come on, we gotta get, I know a security closet. Let's talk, please. Clutching her
Oh.
side.
I yell out to Beetle, talk out to Beetle and say, grab any comlink they have. The guy closer to me.
Yep, they do have comlinks, and they have some holdouts and vibro daggers.
I'm gonna take everything and just yell back out. Affirmative.
I grab their comlink and
Oh wait, the guy by you, he does not have a comlink. So the two guys by Beetle have comlinks, and the guy by you has blaster carbine, some armor, and a power cell on him.
all right, I take the power cell and the carbine.
Okay. The carbine has a power cell in it, but it's mostly full. It's 14 out of 16, so you almost get two power cells if you want to just add 2 to your inventory.
Thank you. I also just do a nice little Jedi jump down, and I run over to Mia and I say, "On our way," and I help her walk.
All right.
Jeff, is there anybody by this guy? Anything on this guy here?
Yep, same thing as the Gungan. He's got a blaster carbine and essentially 2 power cells. He does have a combat suit, which is light armor, if you want to try to wriggle his body out of it.
I got a combat suit.
Okay.
2 blaster carbines. Please help me. How do I add stuff again? What's it? Shift?
Control space.
And control space. Thank you.
Yeah, and I had a shout out to Zelda Freak, who's checking out the stream. He's actually been really involved in the SW5e community lately, and I was referencing his loot upgrade for this campaign, so I might have to post-game tell y'all about different loot that these guys had, so keep in tune for that, but I don't have his PDF up right now for some reason.
For some reason, the control space is not bringing up the...
Interesting. All right. What do you... I could add it for you, Beetle. You want 2 comlinks?
No, yeah, 2 comlinks, but I was trying to figure out why... Or I was trying to move my specialist... I was trying to move the heavy weapon specialist from passive abilities to class level, because I think that's why it has like the...
Oh. Yeah,
we
we'll
can
have to.
do that
Yeah,
later.
yeah, we'll have to figure that out. All right. So Maya pulls you into this utility closet. She whips out her little pass, and it opens up this utility closet. It's big enough for you all to be in, although it's a little tight. And she says, "Oh my gosh, okay." And she just starts to breathe a little bit as you guys are pulled into this closet. She whips out a little flask and takes a sip. She holds her side even though she's been healed. She still seems a little bit hurt. And she looks you guys over. She looks at Beetle and she says, "Okay. Thank you. Thanks for the help back there. Reinforcements are going to show up quickly, but at least they won't find us in here for now. We only have a few minutes. It's a cramped space. You could tell from the looks of the closet that she's been squatting here for a while. There's a small cot that lies in the corner and various spare parts. There's consumed ration kits that lay scattered on the floor. She goes, "Okay. My name is Maya. I'm a member of the Alderanian security and part of Senator Bailgrana's personal security detail." She takes another drink of her flask. She says, I was sent to this station to recover a very important piece of cargo shipped all the way from the deep core, but it was intercepted by Imperials shortly after arriving. Apparently, working for such a vocal opponent of the Empire has tagged me as a troublemaker, and they want me off the station one way or another. I need the cargo secured. I'm in no shape to do so myself. Are you willing to help me?
Why?
Well,
We were doing just fine until you ran over here for help. Now we're wanted by the Empire. I've been in that situation before. It's not a great time.
yeah.
I'm still wanted by the Empire.
Well,
I've always been wanted by the Empire.
that's one of the things that drew me to you is anyone with a B2 unit and this amount of aliens in tow, they're not going to be seen highly by the Empire. But if you need more incentive, I can tell you that the Senator would be more than happy to reward you for your efforts.
Oh, that's something. Well, we have two critical problems here. One, my ship is completely banjaxed, and it's going to be stuck here for weeks. Second problem, where's this cargo even at?
Okay, in deep storage, the deep storage bay V14. Okay, if you go to any terminal, it can show you where that is. The area is off limits to non-Imperial personnel, and I didn't have the chance to do any recon, well, before. And she like points to her side. Once you have secured the cargo, you can contact me, and she pops into her data pad at this frequency, and I can have a ship ready to pick you up if you're willing to leave your ship. That is, I'll transport you to Alderaan, and there's gonna be a droid there that you'll need to negotiate with. Here, and she connects her comm link to yours, and you see 400 credits get transferred to Zyle. Are you talking here?
Yes, I am. So, I better get that money.
Yeah, you'll meet a droid. He's a protocol droid, but don't let his appearance fool you. He's smart and very well connected and very dangerous.
Hey, Beto, got a buddy.
Well, as long as there's more droids, I trust him.
He's an information broker. He deals with information, so use those credits to buy information, and if you have information, I'm sure he'd be willing to make a deal. That is his currency, if you will. That is his trade. He is very much connected to most databases. I don't think his memory has been wiped for ages.
He works alone.
I believe he is his own budding crime lord, as he'd probably like to think of himself as.
That's all I needed to hear.
What was that?
That's all I needed to hear.
All right, guys. So option one is we turn her in, and then we get arrested for the deaths of those officers we just 86. Option B is we help her out and pray she's not lying to us. So what will be? Take a vote in this one.
Revos, as soon as you use the 86, he looks at you and he's really upset at you that you deeply are rooted in his core of how he's living a life of squalor. But he does say, Exile, we should follow her advice. I think that she might actually have some plans for us. You know, we've been kind of doing nothing for a while. Be kind of nice to do something for other people and ourselves. You know, after we got rid of Timo, let's do something for other people. You know,
Was not getting rid of Timo a benefit for everyone?
in a way, yes, but also for us individually, it was a vendetta.
Minik, you got roped into this unexpected. What do you think?
I think we should get out of here sooner than later.
If the only safe way out is by working with her, then I don't see a better option.
All right, QB.
You hear a bang on the door.
Uh-oh.
She quickly
Maybe.
grabs her blaster.
Weapons drawn, people.
Hello, are my friends in there? I seem to have gotten caught up in the casino, and I thought I saw a droid enter here. Hello?
Oh, son of a bitch. So,
Casino.
so I go
Don't
to
let
the
it
door.
in. Don't let it in.
Don't let him in. I go to the door. Can I see outside the door? Or is it like sealed up?
I'll say there's like a little metal shifting thing where you can poke your head out.
Cool. I just want to make sure he's not like flanked by Imperial officers and getting us killed.
No, he sort of looks at you with this sort of like guilty look. He's like, lost all my credits again.
Yeah, no shit. And I open the door. Come here. Get in here.
Sorry, if you're watching this. You're a better gambler, but it's just not working out for you lately. So he comes in, he's like, seems okay. Well, hello, I'm Euro. She says, okay, there's more of you. Good. You're gonna need all the help that you can get. Now, quick, get to the deep storage bay, V14. And I'll have to get healed up, and I'm taking the first ship off this miserable station. I hope to meet you again.
Godspeed. All right, guys. B14. Let's get it done.
All right. You open the door. As you peek around, there's still pretty empty, although some people are coming back to the promenade. You see Maya sort of start to pretend that she's like walking okay, and doing a pretty good job of pretending as she walks off down another corridor, and people start to fill in more on this corridor. Despite dead bodies laying around, you see some droid units cleaning up the space, sort of automatically working towards cleaning up dead bodies like it's a job they've done before. And yeah, some other commoners start to mill about once again.
I'm gonna ask Beetle to the two comlinks that were by the civilian, Imperial agents, to copy the comlink channel that they're on, and I'll listen to that on my own comlink.
Okay.
Just in case there's any chatter.
You're asking Beetle. Beetle, give me a tech check.
Okay.
Go ahead and do it with advantage. I'm not sure what we'll figure out your sheet later, but I'll give you advantage now because you're a droid and makes sense.
Yeah. Ooh.
Nope, you're fine. So as you transfer the comlink channel, it gets transferred over to Rivos, and you hear a stormtrooper squad unit requested in the main promenade of Sel Zonn Station at once.
Stormtroopers requested here. Beetle, or everyone, we should leave here at once. There's going to be stormtroopers, and I asked Mia where usually is the garrison. What side?
Maya's gone.
Maya, sorry. Okay.
Can you use any of your magic to convince them to not come?
Unfortunately not. My accent is a little bit too Gungan for these Imperial people. Exile, my friend. Do you think you could act as a Imperial agent and say that the promenade is all clear?
I'm concerned about that because I know a lot of them heard my voice. But then again, I don't think there's any other human. Actually,
maybe Euro, perhaps.
Euro might be the better choice.
I'm sorry, what?
Could you do your nice and dandy classic human voice on the radio and say that the promenade is all clear?
Perhaps I could try. I'm supposed to be an Imperial officer? Is that right?
Yeah, more like everything's all right over here. You know, like
Oh.
kind of like a voice like that. Yeah.
Like a more gruff accent. Okay, I could suppose. Let's see. Should I practice first or just go for it?
Just do a couple practices, like, but be
Okay.
quick about it.
Everything's okay over here. How did that sound?
That's too red, Jack.
Little paint, like just a little bit
pain.
more, like
Okay.
you know.
I don't see anything happening over here. How is that?
We're almost there. I think you got to be a little bit slower.
Okay.
Gonna fucking die.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna go for it. Third time's the charm, right? He picks up the comm link, and he says, "This is Officer Smith, and I'm in the promenade. I do not see anything to be concerned about." And we'll have him roll a performance. He's skilled in performance. Oh yeah, he got a 20. So you hear copy.
Well done, Euro.
Do you think they believed me?
I think you said it with the most amount of conviction you could, and you sounded like Officer Smith might come into the deck, per se, in the future.
Well, I still think there's a possibility of stormtroopers coming. I don't know if we should just trust the copy, but, well, let's just be on our toes, shall we?
Amen to
Agree.
that.
Yeah, let's get going. B14.
V14. V is in Victor?
Yeah.
Definitely should be heading out of here.
So
Okay.
we all just, as non-conspicuous as possible, just leave.
Okay. You start to head down a corridor? Just any corridor?
We need a terminal to find out where this is.
Okay.
So
There are plenty of
looking around,
terminals.
I am walking up to a terminal. I am trying to pull a map of the station.
All right, give me a technology skill check.
Are we talking like O'Hare Airport or like Lewisburg, West Virginia?
I'm more familiar with Denver's airport, which also has like creepy corridors and like, yeah, go to Denver.
Well, I'm only familiar with New York airports, and they're all awful.
So with a
JFK's
20,
worst.
you know that Bay V14 is in a section of the station that has been quarantined for over a year and a half, yet you don't see any maintenance requests that have been made for repairs to that section. It's located along one of the station's primary exhaust systems, meaning that the exhaust conduits should be running right through the storage bay. Oh wait, it says at a DC of 20, which you got. Since the quarantine was put into place, the station manager has been taking bribes to keep it that way. So maybe you see that in the notes of the terminal station, that there's something conspicuous that makes you think that there are bribes being had. And it looks like in general, according to the notes on the more encrypted parts of your research, shows that generally speaking, Imperials are told to stay away from that section.
And this is where the cargo that she wants is located. That's interesting. Do I know where the area manager is, based on the information that's presented?
No, it doesn't say anything about who the station manager is or where they are. Let's see. Yep, just says that Imperials don't get close to these quarantined areas.
Interesting. Do I have a map of the exhaust system?
Yeah, yep, you definitely see the whole map of the station from this check, and you're able to tell that you have to go sort of deeper in the pits of the station, almost where you were docked for your ship in X-32, except this is on the V section, but it's still the more unsavory section of the space station.
Fantastic. We might be able to blend in and actually move. All right. So I relayed this information to everyone, just so everybody's aware, including the area info about the area manager. So the present plan that I have is to head down to the entry to the exhaust port, take the exhaust area, crawl through that area, come up underground to the, or overground, depending on how the system works, over to V14, and then drop down and try to do this stealthily without anybody noticing. If there's no Imperials around, it shouldn't be as hard to. Getting there is going to be harder than actually looking for the thing we're looking for.
All right. So as you navigate the corridors into the exhaust system, you see as you get further and further away from the promenade, closer and closer to V14, that you sort of entered a very neglected part of the station. You see lights are burnt out. As you move closer, you see blaster marks and Corbin scoring near the walls, the ceiling, and the floor. The smell of ozone and electrical fires hits your nostrils. You see some pools of coolant that litter this exhaust corridor at regular intervals. And it's almost a labyrinth, but you keep checking your comm, and you navigate the decrepit corridors. And you reach an area. I mean, give me a group stealth check. Everyone's stealth.
Okay.
Wow, look at you stealthy motherfuckers. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
I spoke too soon.
What?
He's a robot.
Big ass beetle in its zone that can't be stealthy.
You hear the clang. Right, I'd be walking.
How come I didn't... I guess I didn't capture all of you. I'm just going to drag your asses out one by one. So yes, as you are trying to make your way through the corridor, you hear the classic sound of metal on metal as Beetle makes his way through the corridor. And before you make your final turn, you hear in a sort of guttural, pig-like tone, "Stop right there."
Is this all of us or just me?
Well, I mean, you're traveling with the group, so your sound was alerting whoever's around the corner to your presence.
We mean you no harm, my friend. What is going on?
This is off limits. And you hear one of them say to the other, "Is that what we say?"
And
Just,
who is telling us this?
we're telling you. They don't seem too bright.
Who are you?
We are the guards of Switch, and you must respect us. Now back off.
But my friend, you must respect me. And I'm gonna do a mind trick ability check or power.
Okay.
I just have to be within 30 feet of them.
Yeah, so you see them now as you around the corner. They are two Gamorreans with vibro axes in hand, and oh wow, fun animation. This animation is brought to you by JB2A module automated animations. Thanks, JB2A. So he fails his saving throw. This one does. And your mind trick. I don't have it as auto expanding. What does your mind trick do?
Let me check 1 second here. I believe it gives me advantage on perception or
Choose a target that's
basically
not hostile towards you. I guess he's sort of neutral for now. He on a failed save, he has disadvantage on checks. On a successful save, he realizes that you tried to use the force. A creature prone to violence might attack you. So all it really does is give him disadvantage on perception and intelligence checks. Interesting.
yeah, which is odd actually.
I know. I
It
thought
would
was
make more
gonna be
sense
like,
for sense motive, but like
I thought it was gonna be like the command spell in 5e.
Yeah, it might be as I get higher up in levels. Honestly, I might not ever use that again. If that's okay, if I could take that out. That's pretty bad. Yeah. I say no. We've been here for a while. I guess perception doesn't make any sense for this, but we are supposed to come here.
You're supposed to come here. I don't think
Yeah.
so. And they start to walk towards you with their vibro axes in hand.
I really don't want to try combat right now, guys. Think of something.
I'm gonna walk up with my weapon drawn up like a normal V2, and I'm just gonna say
Let us pass. It'll be simpler.
That sounds like intimidation.
Yep.
All right, go ahead and roll intimidation for me.
all right.
If possible, I want to ready an action of force disarm if there's any hostility.
Okay.
A single doorway,
Yeah.
so I'm probably hidden behind this wall.
Yeah. So this is gonna be their. What'd you say? Intimidation.
Yeah.
I guess I'll give them just like a straight wisdom. What is intimidation usually checked against?
It usually
Insight?
it could be a charisma check. Just
Yeah,
because.
it uses charisma to roll, so
All right. Yeah, we'll do charisma. One of them saves. One of them says, of course we should let you through." The other one like smacks him and says, "Come on, Mal, we're not gonna do that. Listen." And he sort of steps forward. "You ain't gonna intimidate us. We're here to protect Switch at all costs. Now, lay down your arms or answer to us."
What a coincidence. You say protecting Switch, huh? He's your boss, isn't he?
What's it to you?
I want to say I have a little bit of information he would find quite valuable. Information about things he's been keeping from the Imperials on this station.
Information, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Switch does like information. About the Imperials, huh?
That's right. I'm totally bullshitting right now.
That's all right. Roll persuasion or deception.
We're gonna go deception.
And I'm just gonna give them wisdom. Ooh, they rolled pretty well.
I did not.
Yep. They say, "Listen, if Switch told us to let you in, he would have told us to let you in. Now back up, leave this quarantined area."
No. And I use force disarm on the one that was hostile, which is the top one, I believe, right?
Yep. So force disarm. He succeeds. Ooh. I know. Look at those fun animations, y'all.
That's fun. Oh, combat time.
Yep, combat time. Let's see if these buttons work. I don't know which
Hey,
one.
it's an initiative
yes, they
button.
do.
Ooh.
There we go. Nice.
Did that work? I don't know which one worked, but press buttons if they pop up.
Buttons.
And buttons. All right. Back into combat as Minikin. Oh, I guess I'm Euro, so I should roll for him. Minik, are you with us?
I did not get a button.
Well, if you click on your token and at the heads-up display utility, yeah, there you go. All right. Beetle, you're right up front and center, and you see these two start to make their way as they feel that force from the Gungan. I don't know if they feel it, but you get to go first.
Okay. The one that convinced the other one to not let us through. I look at him. I point my wrist blaster at him, and I just say,
I told you to let us through.
and I'm gonna hit him with the wrist blaster. Hold on. I do want to. Before I do that, I did want to check something. Where was was it? Oh yeah, here it is. Here it is. Okay. You know what? Actually, I'm not gonna do the wrist blaster. I'm gonna walk up and just punch him.
All right. So you just
Nice.
jack him in the face. 23
Yep.
will hit. Are you targeting folks, Alden, or no?
Yeah, I was targeting the.
I guess maybe the target didn't work. It's okay. Keep going.
Yeah.
What's your
Okay,
damage on the attack?
I'm going to do. I'm gonna hit him. 4, and then So I didn't use it last combat, but I am going to use it now. So I get something from my assault specialist called brute force.
Yeah.
And one attack does 1d4 extra damage every turn. So
Damn.
I could even stack that with combat superiority if I did it, but I used all of them. So
Damn. All right. He takes another 3 damage. You see, as you just rock his world. This dude is used to being the biggest, toughest guy in the room. You see, he's got the, the armor on. I mean, usually if people just attack him, he's just like a wall. So for you to like rock him and bring him down to his knees, so to speak, he is just shocked and alarmed. He hasn't seen anything like you. All right. He gets to respond. He's going to use his traditional tech axe on you and misses completely. Wow, that was a fun miss sound effect.
That was a cool sound.
I don't program any of this stuff. I just feel like Foundry just does it. All right, Minik, you're up.
The one below him is armed, correct?
Oh, yeah. They both have vibro axes. They seem to have a shotgun slung at their side.
Is the corridor that we're in very big? Like, can I aim around Revos that's in front of me?
I think with your size, you'd be able to like squeeze the chamber of your weapon on the sidewall to like aim, but the corridor's not very big. No.
We'll try that to the one on the bottom row. First, we will mark him.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
I know it.
And fire.
Excellent. So you definitely hit. I think you need to hit the damage button.
Damage.
As he takes 5 damage from your blaster carbine, echoes through the hallway, and
sorry, everybody. It's probably pretty loud.
Is that an extra 2?
That is an extra 2.
All right. Oh, let me get in here. Betty will do some work for us. Man, that's going to be tough because Betty's a ranged weapon. So he's going to have to vibro baton this guy. And misses. And he says, sorry, just made a mess of things. I think if he leaves, he sparks a opportunity attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he gets hit. That was a little bit as he ducks back. We'll say that's his... Oh, yeah. He ain't getting away scot-free. All right, QB!
Yeah, so... back up here, and, go ahead. So...
I don't know that... Yeah, with all the people...
Visibility or with all the people? Right.
Yeah, but you are small. I mean, if you wanted to shoot from there, I'd give you disadvantage, or if you wanted to try to get closer, but anything like, especially in that one, you're going to hit your buddies.
So I was here, remind me, so my weapon is ranged, so...
Yeah, you just have to be 10 feet away, but you might have a feature that...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So the 80, 320 is, for some reason I thought that if it was less than 80, there was disadvantage. So I'm just crazy.
No, 80 is normal shot, and then between 80 and whatever the other higher number is disadvantage.
That's right. Okay, thank you.
Yep,
Thank you.
but anything 5 feet, like right next to someone, is disadvantaged.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. So I'll go here, and I'm going to
Yeah, you'd get shot on this guy for sure.
attack this guy here, and since he's within 5 feet of an ally, sneak attack will occur as well.
Nice.
As long as I hit. Oh no, my energy bow needs to be reloaded.
That's a bonus action.
Bonus action. All right, bonus action, reload.
Do you know how to do that?
It's been a little while.
Well, and they've updated it, so I thought it was gonna prompt you, but yeah, if you go into your inventory, under your energy bow.
Okay, reload.
Yep. And as long as you have a power cell. I know Mike doesn't like my reload rules because he just doesn't want to keep track of his stocks.
Oh, I should have had like 8 or 9.
I found a way around it.
Yeah.
Okay, there's 6 power cells, but it's not reloading.
Oh, I thought I saw you reload. Yep, you reloaded
Oh.
your energy bow.
Oh, I did. Oh, shucks.
Yep, it'll like remove one from your. Yeah, it's pretty smooth actually once you get the hang of it.
All right.
So you shoot the bow through the corridor. It just matches another score on the decrepit walls of this tight corridor as he just roars out in his little pig squeal. And that was your bonus action and action. Any other movement?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna move back.
You got it. This guy, he is going to drop his tech axe and whip out his shotgun at Rivos there and just misses. How do you dodge that shotgun blast, Rivos?
I think what Rivos does instinctively is like grabs his lightsaber, turns it on, just deflects.
All right, roll a d20 for me. If you get a 20, you're gonna hit it right back at him. Not quite. So
no!
It deflects off the top of the wall there. Zyle, all this commotion going on. You see just shit flying at you, hitting ceilings, hitting walls. You see little Ewok jump up around your feet and dodge back. What are you doing?
All right, so I am going to try to take a pot shot over the one below Beetle and see if I can get lucky twice.
You got it.
Hit him.
Yeah, I think you could probably see him from there.
That's a no.
Oh, nice. It just misses again. It just hits that back door. You hear the steel door go ping as it continues to echo throughout this small, decrepit chamber. We are back to Rivos. Oh, I'm sorry. Anything else like that?
Nah, not too much I can do from here. So go ahead.
All right, Rivos is gonna go up first, and I'm gonna attack the one right in front of me with my lightsaber.
All right.
And then, as an offhand attack,
he blocks it with the metal part. It just sort of, I guess he can't block a lightsaber, but he ends up dodging it as it.
As an offhand attack, I'm gonna attack the other one with my other lightsaber.
Ouch. Do I have a miss table? I don't think I do.
I can help you out with that too.
Yeah, tell me what you want to do.
Fuck. I think I also can help you out with the critical fail table. Well,
I know, but just make it up right now. How does that fail?
Yeah, so what happens is Rivos tries to hit. He tries to hit with the next one, and Rivos is at a situation where he has disadvantage. Next person attacks him has advantage as he lost his footing.
Okay. Hangs on to his lightsaber, lost his footing, and yeah, all right. I'm good with that. Top of the order, we got Beetle. You see Rivos really struggling as he manages to dodge a shotgun attack. Wait, did you get dodged? No, you got hit by a shotgun attack, and then yeah, you guys are tight quartered here. But these two big pigs are stopping you from moving forward. What do you do?
I'm just gonna hit him again.
All right, the guy right in front of you.
Yeah.
The knuckler just chucking right at him. Uppercut as it makes purchase in his teethy grin. And
I would use my
damage.
thing, but I don't know if it's necessary.
Yeah, describe your kill.
I look. Is he still like down, like looking at up?
Yeah,
at me,
he
or
sort of went down on one knee, but he, yeah, a little bit shocked, but a little bit like a resolve, like he was gonna put you in your place.
This is why. Or oh wait, hold on.
This is why droids are superior.
And I just hit him as hard as I can.
Yeah.
In the center of his face.
You just like rock him back, and he kind of goes up a little bit, hits the low ceiling, and as he drops, the big like falls because he is a weighty boy, and you hear it. You know the platform that you're on has some hollow like vents below as it echoes below. All right, we're on to Little Minnick.
Gonna get back up into the position and hug the wall a little bit and hope that Gungans don't have sensitive hearing, because this is gonna be close.
As you try to blast around your friend, missing the thug, but not quite hitting Rivos, but he definitely heard that blast by his ear. Euro.
That's probably it.
Euro says, "Oh, that's I'm gonna try that with Betty," and he is going to target that guy with Betty. His handy carbine. Oh no, is that a 1? I'm sorry, Rivos. You're gonna have to take Betty's damage. Rivos, unfortunately, from Euro there, takes 9 damage as he tries to blast it around you, and the shock hits you, tearing into your skin a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry there, chap. And he just sort of ashamedly walks back. Again, sorry, Nihilus. I mean, you should have been here, buddy.
You can't gamble on everything.
All right, QB. That's good.
Oh man, that is pretty good. Is that a bonus? No, it's a main action. All right, so QB's gonna kind of hop up here again, and he's going to try to take a angled shot at this gentleman.
Ah, it's another miss.
Wow. QB just apologizes, and he hides back, and he just talks to himself. His turn is done.
All right, he aims that shotgun once again, this time with disadvantage, as he just aims right at... Oh, that is definitely a miss. Nat 1 on a shotgun. I'm just going to say it jams, and he looks down. Oh, that would have been an advantage, though, wouldn't it have? So it would have been a straight roll, which would have been a 12, which would have still missed you. So not quite what it was. Oh, I guess it wouldn't have been necessary. Oh, yeah, 12 would have been the first roll. We're good. So his shotgun does miss you, Rivos, as you're still reeling from the hurt from Euro. And we're back to Zyle.
Imagine that. So now I don't have a shot. So
Not really. Everyone's been trying to shoot around their friends, and it hasn't always gone well.
yeah, we're not gonna do that because reasons. Instead, I'm gonna reload my gun and just watch everybody else do work for a little bit.
You got it.
Rivos grabs his lightsaber and definitely hits.
Definitely. Nice.
Bye.
Full damage. Describe your kill.
Wow.
Rivos is enraged or almost being hit, and he kind of cuts. Yeah, he cuts the good morning in half, like vertically. Just
Wow. You see his meaty bacon body separate, and you finally see a doorway. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Yeah, you see a big metal door.
I guess we go through the door.
Gosh, dang it. Okay. The deep storage bay is as run down as the hallways leading up to it, with entire metal plates missing from the floor and a huge open exhaust shaft near the back of the room. Large crates litter the area, creating the appearance of a haphazard mess, and the air has a distinct smell of sweat and fumes that makes the entire area unpleasant. Flickering lights provide modest illumination, and a burst pipe along the ceiling leaks blue fluid down one wall. I'm going to bring you all to the storage bay. Oops. Some of you are in walls.
Vision.
Vision. Can you see?
Yep.
Okay. Near the center of the room is an item that seems very out of place. A large, finely crafted desk made of Japper ivory wood, which means that the desk is both priceless and rare. Sitting peacefully behind the desk is a protocol droid with shiny, ebony coverings that seem to soak up light and offer only the slightest reflection. The droid's eyes flicker as though imitating a person blinking rapidly. And you all enter, and he says, "Ah, well, it's nice to have company. Please, make yourselves comfortable. You could pull some desks and chairs as you wish. This is my trusty R5B8 unit. Could I get you a drink?"
What's with the
Yeah.
security?
Ah, well, in this place, security is required to keep information protected. I hope you understand.
Information, huh?
QB, do you move around those boxes like you did?
No, I'm just trying to use this arrows.
Oh,
You should probably get better security.
ah, yes, my, look at you. I suppose it wasn't easy to get this far into the station, a droid of your standing and reputation.
It was a challenge, but with some convincing, we were able to get through.
Convincing indeed. You are intimidating. Please tell me, what's your programming?
I am a former battle droid, I guess. Now I am a mercenary, but mostly programmed for combat.
I can tell. Interesting. Wow, look at all of you. It's quite nice to have guests of such variety. Please, is there any among you organic beings that would like a drink?
Yeah, that actually sounds pretty good. What do you have?
Oh, well, I only carry the finest of wines and ales, cocktails if you wish. R5B8 here knows how to mix quite a few. I've got things from Alderaan, Corellian Merlot. I can make up a really wicked pink lizard thunderbolt if you'd like. A surly Surlac, perhaps?
Just a shot of whiskey for me.
Shot of whiskey. You, human, what is your name?
You can call me Zyle.
Zyle. I am Switch. Pleased to meet you
you're
all.
Switch.
Yes.
It's a pleasure.
Oh, the pleasure is all mine. Please, if you have the time, well, perhaps let's continue this conversation over a drink. R5B8, please. Corellian whiskey, is that all right with you?
That sounds fantastic.
Excellent. And our time is up for tonight. So we will return next time to have the conversation with Switch. Woo! How we doing?
Ooh-wee.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that was fun.